So it's Monday morning. At my house, just a little bit south, we got 1 inch and 4/10, and then where we're at here in our new orchard, just got around 1 3/4 inches. So it's really nice to get a nice rain. So this morning, we're just sneaking down here in the orchard to mark out some posts. A little bit cooler morning for Bruno, so I got him out here with me. But we're marking out some fence posts for Junior and Leighton. Matt's in the shop. We're getting a semi-trailer ready to go up for inspection. We got some guys mowing, bulk of the crew's tree training on harvesters and whatnot. And then we got another gentleman. He's cutting the bottom limbs off with a machine. So I'll show that a little later on. But let's get our marking paint, our footsteps, and let's go mark some fence posts. So the fence posts we do a little bit different. They're a 12-foot post. They're 5 to 6 inch diameter as well. Some of them mixed in are like 7 inches, so it's pretty nice. They're pretty big. But they're 12 foot tall, but we're actually sinking those into the ground 3.5, close to 4 foot. This will support deer fence, which is about 8 feet tall. And just check out the new tags we got installed last Friday. So these are 4 rows of Snapdragon. Got the rootstock on there, 9337. This section's 2.95 acres, and it was planted May 1st. 2021. Bruno's loving the fresh dirt. He knows there's water down there, and he's gonna go for a swim. Never can have a clean truck. So these are galas here, and you can just see the amount of growth we're getting. This is a pretty big spray bottle, and we're well over a foot of growth already for this season. The amount of growth of these trees is just amazing. But you can see right here, we have deer damage. So what the deer does is it comes and it bites the top of the tree off. It loses that leader, so the tree gets confused, shuts it down. You can see here we have to go back through and actually touch up some of these. We got another leader starting to push here, so they'll either cut that out or snap it out. The grass seed's coming in nice now. And I have horseflies chasing me up there. I don't know if you can see on my head. It's gonna sting me. So we're putting it right along the edge of the woods here. And I'm actually lining it up with these fence posts, so that way everything's in line. So it's every other. So there's no fence post here. There's a fence post here. So this one, to keep it in line, is going to be like in these weeds. So I put a mark like there for the guys down there, just so they can see, get a reference. So I'm skipping that post, putting one here. So what that means is we're going every 14 trees, so every 3 feet. What is that, almost 40 feet. So right on the bank here, mark. And what this will be good, be right on the edge, so we can come through in the winter time with our excavator with a mower, and we can reach over the fence and clean out, especially here. Like this is a tile outlet, so we'll be able to mow this, keep it maintained, because we want to keep our hedgerows maintained really neat and nice. So there's a mark. I just put the spray paint there, and then they come out, lay the post, and they won't put it exactly where the spray paint is. It'll just be a guide for distance, and then they'll line it up within the sight row for making sure it's straight. So when we do a corner, we have our end post, and then I pace off 8 footsteps so they're 8 feet apart, and then we'll put an H brace like the end of our rows, and then that makes the corners real strong. If it's a real long one, like a distance wise, I'll do another 8-foot one here, so that way all this torque on this end, there's a lot of structural there, it won't move at all. Go in the water, Brune. Good boy. So all this ride kind of looks goofy in this orchard, but on a morning like today where we got a lot of rain, it's nice to have a little bit of material in there for when that nice grass seed comes and for the hard rains, so we don't have washouts. So I don't know if I ever showcased the trellis here, but Biggs and Dennis, they were able to get these trellis looking really nice. What they did is they take one post, cut it in half, and it's the perfect width to do 2 of these ends. So they put it a foot down, make sure it's level, and then they take a big what's it, a GRK screw, and that's about 8-inch, or they use a 10-inch screw depending on how thick this end post is, and then that makes that H brace. So then what we'll do is we'll take wires and brace these ends while we start stringing the wire. But we are out of posts again. Posts have been very hard to get this year. We've had these posts bought since last August. First it was a problem with the treatment plants, we were told, and now it's an issue with freight. Can't ever win. Even when you plan that far ahead, you still get all screwed up. So we're waiting on 11 loads of posts, and to be honest, I don't think they're coming. So we may just have to leave this orchard unpounded with posts until next year, or when we can get some posts. So a little disappointing, but it is what it is, and we'll make adjustments to keep everything rolling. So this is one of the rigs that we use to lay out the posts. It's all it is running gear, and we just set the bundle of posts right on there. We've got some posts welded up, and they walk behind and pull them off. So you can see Junior working on a fence post there. So if you're still watching at this point in the video, I just want to give everyone a special thanks for watching, and I really appreciate when people watch and give some feedback. It's fun for me to show our side of farming and what we're doing around the farm. So I just wanted to finish this video with, we're in a different field location, but I wanted to show you some final product of some fence that they did this year already, and see what it looks like. So this is a fence strung. We have a machine that helps pull this fence really tight. They're doing a great job getting it nice and tight, and they staple on the post every other wire. So you can see the staple there, nice and straight. This deer fence is tall, and then in this particular location it's a very long run, so we have a brace in the center here to help carry all that tension, so that way all of our poles don't tweak a little bit. This is another anchor, so it's like a halfway point. So this is where I was talking, they do the H brace, and then they exit with wire on both sides. So they use the screw for mounting this H brace, as well as holding the tension on that wire. So with that, that's going to conclude this video today. I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider hitting that thumbs up button, and if you're not subscribed, feel free to do that also. Spread the word to your friends, family, and we can all show them a little bit of what we do on the apple farm. So thanks. There's a lot of cool videos coming up soon on some orchard work. The field crops are kind of done action-wise right now, so we're going to be showing the next few videos a lot of what we're doing on the apple side of the business. Thanks, and see you next time.